Pardon me if you hear a fan in the background. It is so hot. I have like 2 to 3 fans right here. I'm gonna have my AC in the wall, like my window unit. It's so hot. It's like 100-something degrees in this room right now. It has just been miserable all day today. I gotta say right now, I cannot wait till fall or winter finally gets here because I cannot stand the fucking summer. I really can't. I mean, I want to go swimming, as I said in my last Chibi vlog, but I really cannot stand the summer. I love cold weather. I absolutely love cold weather because no matter how cold it can get, you can always put covers on to make yourself warm, but when it gets hot, you can take off all your clothes and be in the nude, be in your birthday suit, and you'll still be burning up and sweating your ass off. So, I can't stand this heat. I really can't. But getting off of that, though, before I get any further, let me actually ask all of you, as always, how has everybody's week been so far? I mean, has it been good? Has it been bad? Have you been all healthy? Have you been happy? Please let me know in the comments below, because you know why I care about you guys, and I want to know more about you. And also, thank you so much for all of you that were commenting last week exactly what time, school starts nowadays, because it's been forever since I've been in school, and seeing all of you answer my question about, when does school start normally for you guys, it made me happy. Just thank you very much, everybody, answering my question last week in the comments below. It truly put a smile on my face. So, getting off of that, though, one of the things I want to instantly dive into is something that happened last night, and I want to talk about it. Now, as always, before I get into fandom, I like, talking about certain things that's happened in the week, and one of them was my friend constantly asking me recently, since Batman vs. Superman came out, he's been constantly asking me, Chibi, or Jacob, you need to watch Batman vs. Superman, but he's like, before you watch that, you gotta watch Man of Steel, and I've never watched Man of Steel, I gotta be honest, I've never watched Man of Steel, the Superman movie, and my friend was constantly asking, Chibi, you gotta watch Superman, you gotta watch Superman, you gotta see this, you gotta see this. He's a big DC fan, he loves DC and all that, and he's a big Batman fan, he's a big Superman fan, and so he was constantly saying, Chibi, you need to watch Man of Steel and then Batman vs. Superman. And I was actually, yesterday, I was about to watch the Batman vs. Superman, What Is Wrong With It or whatever, Everything Wrong With It, on CinemaSins. It's a YouTuber I follow. I don't know if any of you really know about him. Most likely do. It's a pretty big YouTuber. But I was about to watch that Batman vs. Superman video. I know it contains spoilers, but he's like, no, you cannot watch that. You cannot watch that. Make sure you don't spoil yourself. You need to watch Man of Steel. So I promised, my friend, okay, I will watch Man of Steel with you if you get Diablo 3 for we can play together. And my friend, he managed to get Diablo 3. He actually got it today. And so I was like, okay. So I watched it with him last night and all that. I watched Man of Steel. We'll be watching Batman vs. Superman very soon. But I gotta say, after finishing Batman vs. Superman, not really knowing much about Superman, because my knowledge in DC and Marvel and stuff, it's not really that large. It isn't. I've talked about this many times in the past when Superman or something pops up. I'm just not that well versed with it. I'm really not. So when it comes to comparisons and stuff, I can't compare. I really don't know. The only thing I really know about Superman is that he's limitless, he's strong as fuck, he's broken. That's kind of the only thing I know about when it comes to Superman. So when I dived into the movie, I didn't really know much to expect besides the typical, he's weak to, kryptonite and stuff like that. So when I was watching the movie, I got to see, the origin story, how Superman came about, the Kryptonians, got to see, the fight with Zod at the end of Man of Steel, and it was quite the interesting movie. I gotta say, there was a few problems I had with the movie overall as a newcomer to, I guess, Superman or anything in general, but it was an interesting movie, and I gotta tell you right now, with the way the Kryptonians died, okay, spoiler alert, I think everybody knows by now, Krypton blows up. I think that's common sense. Even I knew about that, even though I don't watch Superman or read the comics or whatever, but in the movie, the way it was showcased, from what I understood, was that apparently all the Kryptonians died because they didn't believe that the core was collapsing. And Zod, he wanted to save his people, and he did a rebellion against his own people to save them, and then the core collapsed and everybody died, and they didn't believe Superman's father. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, they have all this technology. They have all this insane technology. They can do this crazy type of shit. They can, do black holes and stuff. But you're telling me they don't believe that their planet's core is collapsing. I'm like, what kind of brain dead shit is this? What? And then they all died. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, this straight up, really? Fucking really? Really? You're that intelligent? You're that smart? You have genetic engineering and shit? And you don't believe in your core collapsing? I'm like, What the fuck is that? So when I saw that, I was like, okay, so they kind of deserve to die. And to be straight up with all of you, I don't know what came first. I don't know if Superman or Dragon Ball came first, but literally, Superman leaving Krypton and then going to Earth is straight up Goku. It reminded me of Goku. I mean, Goku leaving Planet Vegeta, landing on Earth, raised by people. That's exactly what it reminded me of. I'm like, yo, this reminds me straight up of Dragon Ball's beginning. I'm like, bro. But regardless of whatever came first, it was a good movie. I enjoyed watching Man of Steel, and I'll be watching Batman vs. Superman very soon. Most likely sometime this weekend. I'll let you all know my thoughts on it in the next weekly vlog. I've been told that it's a good movie and it's a bad movie. I heard mixed things about the movie, but I'll see for myself to see how I like it. But I'm willing to bet I'm probably going to enjoy it. I mean, I love Batman. I love Batman quite a bit. I loved his movies. So seeing Batman in, Batman vs. Superman and all that, I'm kind of excited. So getting off of that topic, though. So this week, I think majority of us by now know, it's been a little bit dead. This week has been very chillax. Because, I mean, look, chapters didn't come out. I mean, Bleach, One Piece, and then all the other chapters like Boku no Hero Academia, Toriko, and all that, they didn't come out. Tokyo Ghoul won't be out as well. I don't know when you'll be seeing this video. You might be seeing this early Saturday morning or late Saturday, whatever. But I'm currently recording this like in the middle of the day of Friday. But Tokyo Ghoul also won't be out on a Saturday. And then, I don't think we're going to have chapters too. Like Taizai is not going to be out. Fairy Tail's not going to be out on a Monday as well. So we're not going to have the chapters this weekend. So it's going to be kind of dead. I mean, this week has been very dead. And as I've been talking on Twitter, I think some of you might be already aware. And if also you've been watching my videos I've uploaded this week, I've uploaded some series that seem to be kind of off my radar for a while, like, Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, and I recently caught up with Happiness and all that. I finished reading all the chapters, caught up with it. I'm also reading Tower of God. Oh my god, Tower of... Oof. I'm halfway with that. Some are going to be asking me before they get to this point, or when they get to this point, they're going to be asking me in the comments, like, how far am I? I'm about halfway through Season 2. I am halfway through it, and I'm trying to catch up. I don't know how fast I'm going to be. I'm trying to read it at my own pace and all that, because it's a series that I have been wanting to continuously read. I promised a long time ago I would read it, and I am still reading it. And, I mean, right now, though, I'm trying to catch up, do everything I can, since this has been kind of a relatively easy week. I mean, it's been busy here and there with own personal issues on the side, but it's been a free week when it comes to anime and manga, so I've tried to kind of squeeze in other things to try to catch up, like, for instance, Attack on Titan. And, oh my god, Attack on Titan. Those latest chapters, like, holy shit, bro. And, oh yeah, speaking of chapters, though, so next week is the final week of Bleach. Bleach's conclusion. It's over. It's hard to believe. I cannot believe Bleach is over next week. It literally will end. It's all over. It's kind of sad. It really is. I mean, I've already said my piece about the series already a couple of times now, but damn, it still stuns me that we're at the era right now to where Bleach is ending. I mean, Naruto ending, that was crazy. That was the end of an era right there. But now, Bleach ending on top of that, you're like, holy crap, that the days are changing. All this manga is changing. And One Piece is like the sole survivor, the last one standing when it comes to the big manga from the past. So it's kind of sad to see a lot of them go and all that, and just see, Bleach going to be ending soon, regardless of however the ending is written. It's just sad to see it go. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting week next week. I am looking forward to seeing how the final chapter is done and all that. Not going to spoil anything, obviously, if you're not caught up with Bleach, but I'm curious to see how it is done. Now, other things too, anime-wise, on that side of the spectrum, besides manga, of course, I've been actually watching a couple series on the side, like different anime. I've been watching a little bit of Mushishi, a little bit on the side, like, when I have free time at night. I've also been trying to catch up with Real Life too. I know that's back into manga, but I've been trying to catch up with Real Life's manga. Been reading a couple chapters as well by the day. And yeah, I mean, anime-wise, what I've also been doing on the side, besides, my normal reviews, I've been watching Planetarian, I've been watching Alderama, which I watched today. I haven't put up a review for that, and I probably won't put up a review for that for this week, because, to be honest with you, Alderama, it was a good episode. I liked the episode. I enjoyed the episode, but it didn't have enough core content for me to really talk about. As always, I'm not going to make a video if I feel like it just doesn't have enough for me to really discuss or dive into, or doesn't have a very good core theme of the entirety of the episode. And I just felt like the episode is very you know, basic in general. I mean, it's average. It just pretty much shows that, you know, how the family of our main female character is very special, which we kind of already knew. She has, you know, dual style, 2 blades. I mean, we get to see a little bit of setup for the arc, and when you get this new girl introduced, and that's kind of about majority of the episode. And so it wasn't nothing really 10 out of 10 for me to talk about and just dive into for 5 to 6 minutes or even longer than that. It just wasn't that long. So I was like, nah, you know what? No, I'm just going to wait until next week. I'll see where it goes, and then I'll discuss it. So if you're wondering about the Ultra Ramen video, I didn't drop it. Don't worry, I didn't drop it. Now, diving into another topic, some of you have been asking me as well about another series, Fate Khalid. So, Fate Khalid, I haven't reviewed it for the past 2 weeks, and there's many reasons for this. For one, overall the core content of these past 2 episodes have been very slow-paced. I mean, there's been some references and setups here and there throughout the episodes. I mean, you have it to where the main villain was introduced, we get his introduction and all that, and I like the introduction to the villain. I like his personality, I like his voice actor, I like his design. He looks like a really cool villain. And I mean, overall though, from the previous 2 episodes, the first episode I didn't review was pretty much about introducing this girl, Erica, that is like reverse psychology. Like, she uses reverse psychology constantly to, you know, get her way, or just say different things. That's very cute, and it's a cutesy little character she is, but it was nothing very special to talk about. I'd mainly just be saying, oh, character introduction, that's about it, all for the episode, and that would have been it for the episode. And oh yeah, the main villain pops up at the end, and that's kind of all I really would have wanted to say about the episode. The recent episode, what just came out, we get to see a noble phantasm, you get to see this ice wall, Ilias trapped in there, and then you see it to where, once again, more mysteries building up around Tonica, and that's kind of been something I've been talking about in recent episodes, so I didn't want to repeat myself with the exact same video, so there you go. Anyways, I've watched the 2 episodes, I'm up to date with Fate Khalid, I didn't drop the series, I'm keeping up with it, I'm just waiting until a lot of things build up for I can talk about it in one good video, so there you go. Anyways, one other topic I need to discuss before I dive into fan mail. Some of you Chibits have been asking me recently, should I do more, or I should do more videos like I did Real Life. For instance, many of you have been asking me, like, Chibi, you really should do videos like you do with Real Life. For instance, you know, review an entire anime series, because it makes it easier on you. You can kind of fit more videos in per the week, and I kind of agree with that. I do like reviewing episodes episodically, because if I do an entire series review, sometimes I don't talk about certain messages that the episodes are trying to imply, and that's kind of why I like doing episode reviews. But when it comes to the entire series reviews, I might do more of those in the future. It really depends. I just have to see what type of series I watch on the side and what time I have, but it is something I am looking into. So getting off of that, let's dive into some fan mail. So we have Pokemon the first movie. This is a blast from the past. I remember watching this back in 2000 or 1999. It's been a long ass time. When did this come out? 1998, I think? I don't know. I think it was 98 or 99 when this came out. But I remember picking this up in my local Walmart in Florida, in Tampa Bay, Florida, when I was a kid. I actually remember when I got this movie. I'm not even joking. When I was a kid, I remember going to the store, to Walmart. We were getting groceries. I was with my dad. I was only about 2.5, 3 feet tall. I was really short. I was really short. I was about I guess you guys can't, you know, see with the camera, but I was really short. I was with my dad and all that, probably up to his waist or whatever, and I was walking with him in the store. We were just getting food and stuff, and I remember when we got to the cash register to, you know, check out, I saw the VHS tape at the front of Pokemon the first movie, and I'm like, oh, Dad, I want that, and he got it for me, and then I remember watching that. Yeah. I remember when I picked up that movie. It was so fun. Oh my, that really brings me back. This, nostalgic, very nostalgic, thank you. So, hopefully whoever sent this actually has a letter in here. I'd like to know exactly who sent this to give me nostalgia. We got some form of orc here. I don't know what that's from. When I think of orcs, I think of Warcraft or Warhammer. 3.33 designs. Code Geass. Now, ain't this once again another blast from the past? Code Geass napkin or handkerchief? That's unique. I think this is one of the first few handkerchiefs I actually have when it comes to anime themed. Magic the Gathering in the 10th of Okum. It's a book. Okay, I gotta read this later to see what it is. I don't know anything about Magic when it comes to the story. Game Informer, oh my, I remember when I used to get these monthly. I remember I used to have a subscription around 2013 or 14. I used to constantly get them sent to me when I was in Cookeville, Tennessee, and nowadays I don't really do it because, I mean, majority of these you can actually find online, different articles and stuff like that, reviews and people's thoughts in different series and stuff. You usually can find that online. You don't actually need to go through Game Informer anymore. But back in the past, though, I used to collect these magazines all the time. It was fun just having a big stack of magazines. I actually have a stack right behind me. It's right there. You see that big stack right there? There's a large amount of books. That is magazines of Game Informers. I'm not even joking. That is Game Informer right there. Yeah, it's crazy. So, seeing this, ooh, Oddworld's new game reveal. Oddworld and Final Fantasy 11. Yo, that's old. Didn't they discontinue this? I could have swore they discontinued Anime USA. I could have swore. I could be wrong about that, though. Ooh, they got a bunch of figures and stuff. They got School Days back here. What the hell? Look, they got a bunch of, different figures. They have a 2-Love figure. 10 out of 10 right there. 2-Love greatness. Future Quest DC. I have no idea what this is. Like, I mean, it's DC, obviously, but I don't know what hero this is. More story, more action. Oh, advertisements for Batman versus Superman. I was just talking about this. Coincidence. You know what? I've never watched a Bond film. Yeah, I've never watched a Bond film. I've never watched James Bond. Not even joking. I've never seen James Bond. I've never even seen The Matrix. Not joking. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I haven't watched when I was a kid. That looks badass. Holographic Batman. Bruh. Ooh. Joker #1. That's a creepy motherfucker right there. Look at that Joker. Yo. That's a cool looking cop. Ooh, Luffy. Keychain. You can never have enough keychains. A Japanese Full Metal Alchemist card. Wow. They have a Full Metal Alchemist trading card game? What? What? Music box. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Over the Rainbow. Anyone know what Over the Rainbow is? I think I should know, but I don't. I don't know. Over the Rainbow. From Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you for all of this so far. Thank you so much for having me have nostalgia. It makes me happy. Dear Chibi, this is a new package I sent to make up for the previous package. I think you should do a second gaming channel and movie reviews, real live movie reviews. I have a few questions for you. Number 1, what is your favorite Pokemon? Charizard. What level are you in Pokemon Go? I haven't even played Pokemon Go. Yeah, I've managed to avoid the craze of, playing Pokemon. What anime has pissed you off more than that has aired? School Days. Let's see, what anime endings have killed the anime? School Days. Easily. School Days is a perfect example. Let's see, what superhero would you want to be? Superman. Let's see, what anime character would you want to be? Well, I don't want to be Guts because obviously, that'd be pretty damn bad. I wouldn't want to be Kaneki because, yeah, that'd be pretty damn bad. Wouldn't want to be, a lot of characters because that'd be pretty damn bad. So, if I'd have to say, if I could be one character, what anime character? Issei from DxD. Yeah, I would say High School DxD. Issei. Let's see, what anime character would you not want to be? Oh god, the main character of School Days. Oh hell no. Let's see, what is your favorite anime before 1990s? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know what I watched before 1990s, my boy. I guess Astro Boy? I would say Astro Boy? I would assume that. That's what I would say. What is your best sports anime, or what's your favorite? Yowamushi Battle, instantly. Yowamushi Battle is my gateway to sports anime, and it was one of my favorites. What kind of car do you drive? An F-150. Ford F-150. That's what I drive. So thank you very much, Mike, for this letter. Dear Chibi, hello, my name is Xander. First off, I'd like to send you some good vibes. Oh, and hope all is well in your family. Everything is good. How about your family? How is your family doing? I've been a long-time watcher of yours for a while now. I began watching your videos around the end of Nanatsu no Taizai's first major arc with Hendrickson as the final villain. Wait, the anime or the manga? I don't know. Because I remember I got into Taizai around right before the arc with Hendrickson started. Let's see, Nanatsu was actually the very reason I began watching your channel. Oh, really? That's a long time ago. I can't say I regret it one bit. I really haven't been an active Chibi when it comes to socializing on Facebook or Twitter, but I do hope you can accept my gift even if being an odd one. Letter's all that matters to me, bro. Don't worry. I have a brand called Tensai. Tensai. Which is rooted in my deep love for anime. The brand stands for Genius, which is directly translated to Japanese. Unfortunately, I'm putting it on hiatus for some time being, as I have bigger things planned for it. I want to create anime and manga stories and design characters for them, and translate their outfits into clothing I would sell. I'd like to also incorporate soundtracks and whatnot with it, so I'm going to refine my skills and connections until I'm ready to do so. However, as I have put up a sale to help clear my inventory, I could not resist to send you one of each shirt. You're one of the most genuine people I've seen online, so it's only right. Each shirt is based off of a specific series, some I know you love. Oh, so shirts. Never have enough shirts, especially anime-related shirts. And while I do hope you can accept the gift with open arms, I promise to make shirts very valuable one day, and thank you for just being you. Sincerely yours, Xander. So we have Eto right there on the shirt. That's Tokyo Ghoul. I like that. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. Unknown for Tensai. I like that too. I like that design, my boy. Psychopaths. And then we have Berserk with Guts holding the Dragon Slayer in the bag. Yo! Speaking of Berserk, I heard about the recent news about the anime. 12 episodes. Ooh. I heard about that. That's not good. That's not good. So, the anime is already bad to begin with when it started off. And now you're telling me that's only going to be 12 episodes? For Tower Conviction Arc? Ooh. That's disgusting. That's pretty damn disgusting. So, thank you very much, Xander. Thank you so much for the letter. Thank you so much for the shirts. It means a lot, my bro. Thank you so much. Dear Chibi, hello again. It's Alexis, returning for another How you doing, Alexis? I'm glad to see another letter from you. I could tell by your writing it would be you anyways. You have a very distinct writing style. One more, thank you for taking the time to read my letters. It is an honor that my voice can reach you. Another news, how are you doing, Chibi? As I've already said, I've been pretty chill. It's hot, though. It's so hot. It is so hot. It's like 100-something degrees. It's so bad. I don't know if you can see me sweating or not, but it's pretty hot. But overall, besides that, it's pretty good. I hope your issues will be resolved in good terms. My issues overall when it came to my family, certain issues with that, everything's fine. I mean, everything's, you know, settling down and all that, and you know, I'm actually going to be going with my family to go chill at Fall Creek Falls very soon. I kind of briefly talked about that in last week's vlog. I am pretty good myself, as I have been playing quite a bit of Pokemon Go with my two nephews in 100-degree... So you're also in 100-degree weather. Okay, so I'm not the only one. And Pokemon Go, you better watch out when you're going out to play. You might have a heat stroke. I'm actually enjoying the craze it has. We walked around town from about 9 a.m. to at least 1 p.m. Yo! That's a long time to be walking around, like going outside. That's terrifying. Anime-wise, I wanted to fill you in on certain shows. Twin Star Extras. Oh, how has that series been, actually? I'm kind of curious about that. This is a good one for me. Characters are cliche in some cases, like Rokuro and Binio, the MCs. Rokuro is the hot-headed, while Binio is the more mature and disciplined one. Music is okay with dubstep-type stuff for battle scenes. Dubstep, Berserk. I think it is on the right track. Spoilers. Episodes 4 and 5 focus on when Guts meets with the two young ones who care for Casca. I do remember them from the Golden Age. Casca is missing, however, and making Guts on edge. He stays the night and flashes back to the Golden Age. Goto makes Guts a new sword and leaves to find Casca. Meanwhile, the Holy Iron Chain Knights and Farnese are running an inquisition at the Tower of Conviction. I think this is right. This leads to episode 5, where we see Casca is in the care of a prostitute named Luca. It was really sad to see Casca in such a dead state after how she was a tough as Nell's warrior in the past. Luca names her Elaine, too. This episode also focuses on the boy Isidro, as he meets Guts again after being saved from the Kushans. Do you happen to know who they are? Yes, I've read the manga, I'm up to date. The Kushans are actually in the manga. How was the introduction to the Kushans? I haven't actually stayed up to date with the anime of Berserk, because it really bugged me. The anime of Berserk really bugged me after reading the latest chapter of the manga. It pretty much confirms skipping that arc, the Lost Children arc. kind of concretes how bad the anime was. Anyways, let me get back on topic. It ends with Isidro following Guts. If he ends up joining Guts, personally, he may be 10 times more annoying than Puck. Isidro gets a lot of development in the manga. I don't know if the anime will show it, but Isidro has a lot of development that he gets. You just, like I said, I highly doubt the anime will show that. As Guts fights more demons, also the CGI gets more obnoxious as it progresses. Oh, really? It gets more obnoxious. Let's see, Momokuri. This is a too many episodes kind of anime. It is on episode 9 and 10 this week. It is a cute and colorful show. No yandere symptoms, at least not yet. It would be interesting if it turned dark like Higurashi. Ooh, I'd like another Higurashi series. Anyways, I just wanted to catch you up on all the Berserk since I'm watching it on your behalf. Thank you very much. I am enjoying my Twitter adventure so far. My account name is Lexi Joestar. I've actually seen you. I could use some friends. Sorry for long letters again, Chibi. I hope you have peaceful days, and I love you. P.S. Ed, and Eddie needs to come back. I expect Josuke to eat a giant jawbreaker. Do take care, Alexis. Aww. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know Chibi already owns one light novel of Overlord, but he will most likely like the juicy special story with Shaltir at the end of this volume. By the way, Chibi, did you like the figure that I sent you? You talking about the Bikini Warriors last week? I think that was you that sent it, wasn't it, Danny? I could have swore it was you, so I am correct about that. So you sent me Overlord Manga Volume 1. The manga. Oh, man. The art style looks a little bit different from the anime, now that I look at it. It's a little bit different. Yo! Ainz looks a little bit more rougher when it comes to the manga. Look at that. He looks way rougher. Volume 11 needs to come out, by the way. I need that Volume 11, like, stats. I need Overlord Volume 11. Because that cliffhanger Volume 10, that sucks. I want more. I want more of Overlord. Hello, Chibi. How are you? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Well, me, I am doing fine. You read my mind. To start this letter, I want to say I am a new Chibit. I found your page a little over a month ago when I was looking for Hunter x Hunter review. Ooh, Hunter x Hunter. Blast from the past. You talking about the manga or you talking about the anime? Let's see. I've already seen Hunter x Hunter at least 3 times, but to my surprise, not a lot of people talk about it. It's kind of true. Not a whole variety of people talk about it. It's kind of sad. It's a little bit underrated compared to other shows out there. Let's see. It's not as popular as I thought it would be. Do a lot of your Chibits talk... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You also got me into manga. First, I started to read the Hunter x Hunter manga because the way you talked about it in your reviews. You're so passionate when you talk about anime and manga you love, and I love that aspect about you. Okay, so a little bit about me. Okay, so I'm probably going to say your name wrong. I'm just going to do an FYI disclaimer here. If I say your name wrong, as always... forgive me. I'm sorry for butchering your name. So, my name is Ambriana. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay if you can't pronounce it, because I know you're not that good at that. You guys know me too well. You know me too well. You know me too well. You can call me Bree. Okay, that's a lot easier. I am a 21-year-old college student who lives in Charleston, South Carolina. Ooh, South Carolina! I've always wanted to go there. I moved here in middle school. I'm originally from New York. Oh, from the north. My birthday is March 23rd. That means I'm only 1 month older than you, Chibi. In my free time when I'm not working or in school, I'm usually drawing or watching anime, and plus I play games. Ooh, you play games too. My favorite is Call of Duty. Ooh, Call of Duty. Black Ops 3. But I also play Destiny, Halo, and GTA 5. Okay, good choices. Like you, I have an Xbox One. So what's your gamer tag? My gamer tag, I don't think it's kind of, something that hasn't already been out there. I've kind of said it in the past. My gamer tag is Chibi Jacob. It's, Chibi, one word, space, and then Jacob. Jacob. That's my gamer tag. Your love for the Chibi community is amazing. Plus, you are very entertaining. I binge watch your vlogs. Hope that's not good. Don't worry about it. A lot of you really like the vlogs. Like, many of you Chibits actually don't even watch my reviews. Many of you just straight up watch my vlogs only. I'm not even joking. Many of you do. It's kind of, something strange I couldn't expect or believe. But many of you like watching my vlogs over just watching my reviews. It threw me off, and I actually saw a couple of Chibits mention that in the comments. Let's see. Well, I have some questions on the next page for you. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good night to you, Chibi. Aw, you're so sweet. And same to you, likewise. And this month, I've grown to love you and the community, so keep being you. P.S. There are some pictures I drew for you. They are not as good as a lot of the other drawings other people send, but I've worked so hard, so hope you enjoy them. I will enjoy them no matter what, no matter how they look. You can send me a stick figure, and I would still cherish it, as I've said many times in the past. Question 1. How many episodes did it take for you to start loving Hunter x Hunter? When Hisoka was introduced, that's when I knew I liked the series. Like, see, I was on the fence with Hunter x Hunter. Like, when I first started, no joke, I was on the fence. It was an enjoyable series when I first started. I liked it. I liked the concept of it. And I heard a lot of people say it was a good series. Like, many people told me it was a good series, and that's why I actually went to start it in the first place. But the main reason when I really got into, like, starting the series, I started binge-watching like crazy. Like, I caught up with Hunter x Hunter when it had only 109 episodes out at the time. I caught up with it in a week. That's how much I enjoyed Hunter x Hunter. And what really got me into it when I really started binge-watching it is when I got to Hisoka. When Hisoka was introduced and I saw his character and what he was doing, I'm like, yo, this is some dark stuff. And that's what really got me in this series and why I continued to watch it and when I fell in love with the series. I even fell in love with it more when I got to the York New arc. The York New arc blew me away. And then when I got to the, the Chimera Ant arc, best arc I've ever seen in Shonen. Hands down, best arc I've ever seen. Question 2. If you had to pick between Gon and Killua, well, who would you choose? Gon. Gon's entire character, with what he did to Neferpito, I'm kind of curious exactly where his character goes after that, because we still need more development with the manga. I want to know more about what really happened, how he thinks now after kind of being healed. Question 3. Have you ever seen the romance anime Say I... Yes, I have. I think I reviewed that. I think I reviewed Say I Love You. I could be wrong about that, but I could have sworn I have reviewed that. By the Japanese title, by the way. Not by the English title, but by the, Japanese title. I could have swore I have. If yes, do you like it? I remember I did enjoy it. I remember I enjoyed Say I Love You. Question 4. Other than Dragon Ball, what was your first manga? I gotta think. I might have said it in the past, and it might vary because my memory from the past, it's so fuzzy, because I watched and read so many things when I was young. I was a very young kid, and a lot of it was happening at the time. I was moving from Florida to Tennessee and all that. The things I can remember of what I read, besides Dragon Ball or Pokemon or something, I would say either Vampire Knight, Midoriya Days, or Naruto. It's one of those. It's one of those. It was a series. It was one of those manga. And I ventured off into other manga after that. Question 5. What manga would you recommend to a person who's never owned one? Ooh. I bought Tokyo Ghoul and Pandora Hearts yesterday. Those were my first. Okay, so what would I recommend? Honestly, I wouldn't recommend Tokyo Ghoul first or Pandora Hearts. Now, hear me out. That sounds like, whoa, why the hell would you say that, Chibi? There's a reason. Tokyo Ghoul and Pandora Hearts is not a gateway series. It's definitely not a series many people getting new, coming brand new into manga or anime, would cherish or enjoy. They wouldn't really get the grand scope of what makes those series amazing, I don't think. Because if you read a lot of series, you got a good grasp on what anime and manga is like. Then finally reading Tokyo Ghoul and then Pandora Hearts, it changes your perspective on manga, what could really be out there. And I feel like you need to have a little bit of a, foothold into the manga community before you could really probably try to really get into these series. I mean, you could start, obviously. I'm not stopping if you want to start with those series first. But I mean, when it comes to the themes and some of the topics and stuff in Tokyo Ghoul and Pandora Hearts, I just don't feel like it would be the good series to start off with. If there's any series out there I think would be very good to start off with, I would say Fullmetal Alchemist or Death Note. A very good gateway series. Very good, very different from other traditional manga or anime, but it's a great start into manga or anime. So I would say either Death Note or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Definitely one of those two. Thanks for answering my questions. Love you, Chibi. Later. Love all of you, Chibis, too, and thank you so much. Thank you. So with that, I think it's a perfect time to conclude this vlog this week. Thank you so much for all of you once again sending letters. It really means a lot. And guys, I love you all. You guys put a smile on my face. You make me continue to stay motivated every single day, every single week. You guys are my sun, my light, and continue to make me happy. Thank you so much. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.